to cheer on their beloved team. And it's a very warm evening for tonight's game between the North Carolina State Wolfpack and the Musketeers. Here come the Musketeers. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. The Wolfpack don't seem to match up too well in this one. Kirk, I'm not sure I like their chances very much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think you're exactly right about this. The home team looks a little overpowering in this one, and I think it's all because of their running back. He's a tremendous athlete, and Lee, I think you'll have a big game running behind those big hog mollies up front.
Let me tell you why I agree with you. North Carolina State is going to get manhandled up front in this one. That offensive line is just too big, too talented, and too good. And they're going to have a huge game opening up those holes for the running backs. This one could get ugly.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. Number 30 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 37 and Moultrie back deep to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Here's the call from the referee. And they're going to get good field position there.
Absolutely no excuse for the kicker kicking the ball out of bounds. Now the pressure is going to really be on the defense to step up.
3 wideouts here. Ridgeway drops back on first down. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Barrett is the single setback. Back to pass. He steps up, throws with the spin at the 40. Got some open field to the 20. And it pays off. Touchdown. They went deep there, and did they have good luck with it?
Well, I'll say that was a great touchdown catch by the wide receiver.
And he hits the PAT. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, the Musketeers 7, North Carolina State nothing. Short is lined up to kick this one off. Number 28 and number 2 deep to return. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. And he decides to take it out and gets nowhere. They'll go to work at the 14. North Carolina State lines up in a double tight set. Gentry with a takedown. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Wolfpack come out in a 2 tight end set. They run a counter. He's got an opening. And down he goes. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front. The tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. North Carolina State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Spinning. He lost the ball. Number 37 recovers a loose ball. They work hard, and they got the turnover.
This is what it's all about. Defense taking advantage of an opportunity. They're pouncing on the loose ball.
Ridgeway with 3 wide receivers. And he's taken down. He rumbles for about 4 yards on that draw play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Musketeers line up in an I formation. Ridgeway drops to throw. Here they come. And it's caught. And down he goes at the 32. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ridgeway is back in the gun. They go with the option. He fakes a pitch, and he's taken down. They denied him the first down on that run.
Brad, that's what I call a big-time effort by the defense.
Well, this is one of those spots where it's too far to kick, but too close to punt, so why not go for it? That's a nice 6-yard gain. It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Ridgeway with 4 wide receivers. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. And he's got it. Touchdown. They hooked up for the long touchdown there, guys.
What a great call. The quarterback knew he had the matchup that he wanted, and he took advantage of it.
And how about that receiver? He made a great catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, the Musketeers 14, North Carolina State nothing. Short is lined up to kick this one off. Number 28 and number 2 set to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
But if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. You just need to go out there and play their game.
Number 44, alone in the backfield. Looking, rifles it over the middle. What a pick! Spin move. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is. He got a hold of the face mask there.
Yeah, Brad, you have to be careful when wrapping up on a guy like that.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19. They line up in an I. They'll run the option. Fakes it. And down he goes. They get a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 18. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score. The Musketeers 14, North Carolina State nothing. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Musketeers set up in the gun. He drops back. Over the middle. Found his man. And he's taken down. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
They line up in an I. Here's the option left. Pitches back. He's in for the touchdown. And that was a heck of a touchdown.
The halfback made some nifty moves right there to get in for the score. And he hits the PAT.
So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and the score, the Musketeers 21, North Carolina State nothing. Short, ready to kick, number 28 and number 2 back to return. He kicks it. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. North Carolina State goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on 1st down. He guns it to the left. And it's incomplete. This one should be interesting.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
A little contact downfield caused that flag to fly.
As a coach, you got to be disgusted with that kind of call. Let the kids play already.
Number 44 lines up as a single back. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. And it falls incomplete. And a great job that time on defense.
Good job here, but let me tell you something. That wideout was left out to dry that time. Whew.
North Carolina State lines up in a double tight set. Looks. He's going to go for the home run. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. That could have easily been a turnover.
I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
The Wolfpack line up with two tight ends. Drops back to pass. Looking. Lets it go. In and out of his hand. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He punts. No, he won't. And he can't hang on to it. They went for it on fourth and didn't get it.
I'm not quite sure what they were trying to prove with that. It's the first half, and they're going for it on fourth down.
2 words for you, Kirk. Dumb call. Play it safe and punt the ball next time.
They'll throw on first down. The 10, the 5. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And here's another look at the pass, guys.
Well, Brad, here I think the defense has to be careful. They're giving the receiver too much room to catch the ball and make a play after the catch. You need to play a little bit tighter out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, the Musketeers 28, North Carolina State nothing. He hits a booming kick. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. He should have stayed in the end zone there.
It looked like there was a little running room, but the lane closed up quickly.
They'll start this drive at the 13. Number 44, the lone back. He's looking. Rifles it right side. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Second and 10. Ball on the 13. North Carolina State comes out with two tight ends. Back to pass. Looks. Rolls to the right. He lets it go. And he got it! And they bring him down. He had a chance at taking that one to the house there. It's first and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Wolfpack come out in a two tight end set. They'll throw on first down. Incomplete pass. Again, they try to test this defense through the air.
In fact, not only do they test him through the air, they test him with the same play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 40. Number 44, alone in the backfield. He drops back. Looking. Going deep. Lays it out there. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's third down and 10. And this is the fifth play of the current drive. Number 44 lines up as a single back. Drops back to pass. Throws it out there. Got it. And he's tackled. Your reaction to that pass play, Coach?
Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, you get a first down and then a bunch of yards on top of that. You're ecstatic.
Number 44, the lone back, drops back to pass. He's looking, and he's hit as he throws. Touchdown, NC State. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone." Yo.
Well, I thought we'd see the kicking unit, but they're lining up for two. And they get the two. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, the Musketeers 28, North Carolina State 8. Number 30 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 37 and Moultrie back ready to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Moultrie fields it at the 3. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They'll set up shop at the 20. They come out with 4 wide out. Ridgeway on first down. Steps up. He's looking down the middle. And that's his receiver who's wide open. And down he goes. The Musketeers are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. Ridgeway with 3 wide receivers. Ridgeway back to pass. He steps up, wants to throw outside. And he's got it, going the other way now. Spins upfield. Page brings him down. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. North Carolina State goes with the ace set here. Looks. He's going to air it long. It falls incomplete. That ball was off the mark, guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get back to basics.
Hey, Coach, this guy looks like he's got his adrenaline flowing out there. He's a little bit too excited.
Come on, Kirk. We almost caught that one.
Single set backfield. Back to pass. Looking. He's looking for his man. He goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown. And he just hauled in his second touchdown catch of the day.
The defense needs to put somebody on this guy before he does some serious damage.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is also key. You can't let this guy play pitch and catch with his receivers all day.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is the Musketeers 28, North Carolina State 15. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Moultrie fields at the goal line.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
Well, Lee, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
Oh, he got tattooed on that one. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23. They line up in the shotgun. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Down the middle. Got his man. And he's taken down. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. So we'll probably get 1 last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Fires. He got it. He goes down. That catch gives him over 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah, this guy's off to a hot start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The Musketeers will be kicking off to start the second half. He boots it deep downfield. Number 28 fields it in the end zone.
Explain something to me. You got 2 guys back there. One guy's supposed to do the catching. The other guy's supposed to do the directing. Where's the guy that's supposed to tell him, should you run it out of the end zone or not?
Well, Coach, he was there. He just didn't have much direction to give him there.
Back to pass. Lets it fly. The safety comes up with a nice play.
Nice job of the safety here, sitting back and playing center field, and then seeing the ball and coming up and simply batting the ball away.
Single set backfield. He drops back, looks. He goes downtown. Caught! And he's all the way down to the 44. And that reception put him over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk. He's a big-time college football player.
He's all the way down to the 8. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. One-man backfield. Here's a counter play. Bacon with a takedown at the 1-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. Two tight end set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He got behind those big buffet busters and followed them into the end zone.
That doesn't do a whole lot for yards per carry average, but hey, it sure puts a dent in the scoreboard.
And he tacks on the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is the Musketeers 28, North Carolina State 22. Kicks it off. Here's the call from the referee.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the
You don't see that many
35-yard line.
kickoffs go out of bounds.
That ball just came off his foot all messed up. We'll see if he's going to make a habit of that.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Ridgeway is back in the gun. And they hit him in the backfield. And they snuffed out the quarterback draw there.
And there was absolutely no place for that quarterback to run on that play. Good job by this defense.
Going with the shotgun here. Ridgeway set to go to the air. And that one's fallen incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
From the gun. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Finds his receiver. And down he goes at the 47. 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Musketeers line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. They'll work from the shotgun. And they got him for a loss.
It's an excellent job by the defense here to read the draw play.
Yeah, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through. They were having none of that, my friend.
And they have 3 bunched. Ridgeway back to throw. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. Young brings him down at the 40. And that was their 2nd interception of the game. They'll get the ball here at the 40-yard line. Number 44 alone in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He spins around, and down he goes. And they pick up 2 yards. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 38. They line up in a double tight set. On the ground with the tailback. He spins. Scott with a takedown at the 27. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
Number 44 is the single setback. With the spin, and he's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 10-yard gain. 2nd and less than a yard. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Wolfpack come out in the ace formation. They run a counter. He's gobbled up in the backfield. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one, the Musketeers 28, North Carolina State 22. Third and 1, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. North Carolina State lines up in a double tight set, and down he goes. Nothing gained on the play. The Wolfpack line up in a goal line formation. He's got a lot of green, and he's taken down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a good job by that big offensive line.
No, it really was, Brad. It was also a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
North Carolina State takes a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. They've got all the big boys in for this one. And down he goes. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard.
I'd pitch it to my back and have him turn the corner. Remember, you only have to break the plane of the goal line to get 6.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. And we're all tied up. There's number 2 on the day.
The coach loves to give the football to this running back. You know why? Because he knows how to find the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, North Carolina State 29, the Musketeers 28. Number 30 ready to kick. Number 37 and Moultrie back deep to return. He sends this one deep. Number 37 fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Musketeers come out in a bunch formation. He passes it. Got an opening at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown! And guys, that's now over 200 yards receiving on the day for this young fella.
Well, he comes up with another big catch here, and to be honest, this defense just doesn't have an answer for this guy. He's been open all game long.
They line up in the jumbo set. Might have been some early movement up front. These guys right now are just helping out the opposition.
Yeah, and those mistakes drive a coach crazy. Lack of discipline on the field, hates it.
He drops back to the end zone, and they get the 2. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, the Musketeers 36, North Carolina State 29. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. Spinning. He's going to come out. It looks like he was hurt on that last play.
Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though, guys. He's a tough athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. One-man backfield. Pressure coming. Looking. He unloads it. Oh, boy. Almost intercepted. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
Number 44, alone in the backfield. Back to pass. He's looking. The 50, and he's all the way down to the 48-yard line. First and 10. Ball right around midfield. North Carolina State comes out with 2 tight ends. Looks, he steps up, he throws it. Scott picks it off. That is INT number 2 for the guy, Lee.
Yo, I'd say he's doing a pretty good job of covering his man out there.
They'll start this drive at the 4-yard line. Barrett is the deep back as they line up in the I. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. They get a good 7 yards on that one.
Barrett, the ball carrier.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 11. The Musketeers go with the I formation. And down he goes at the 15. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
Here are today's Red Zone Players of the Game, which is brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Handoff up the middle. And he's taken down. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback.
On the carry.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Musketeers line up in a goal line formation. North Carolina State calls a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 19. No need to risk a fumble. A simple kneel down will do here. And he takes a knee. Third and 8. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Musketeers come to the line with their jumbo package. And that's the end of the ball game. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. North Carolina State had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Thanks for joining us for